The year is 2026. For the last few years, we've treated artificial intelligence like a shiny new tool in the shed, a way to write emails faster or code with less friction. The honeymoon is over though, and it's a cliched line because we've read it and heard it so many times in so many presentations and seen it in a lot of news articles. And we can say that the great integration has begun because we're no longer talking about if AI will change your business. And we've had a couple of episodes that certainly dive into how it will change your business. We're talking about whether your business model and your leadership style is even compatible with this new reality that we are embracing and we are creating together. The leaders who are winning today, they aren't just the ones who bought the most GPUs. They are the ones who realize that an AI-driven world actually demands more from the human spirit and not less. It demands a shift from extraction to regeneration, from silos to systems, and from efficiency at all costs to resilience by design. And today we're breaking down the roadmap, I'd say for possibly the next 24 months. So we're going to move past all of the hype into the hard architecture of the future. How do you lead when the machines are doing the thinking? They're doing more of it. But only humans can provide the soul. So before we dive in, don't forget to become part of our journey. Convergence is on track to become bigger, to be better, and we can only do it with your support. And we want you to be part of this journey. Faisal, you're still into it.
I'm still into it.
We spoke about the high-speed 2026 environment and we're going to go into more detail. But before, people like to understand who we are. So let's get a little bit into the personality. How do you spend the first hour on pure day?
I try to meditate and take time for myself. I try to do the same thing when I go to sleep. And this is to kind of rebalance all the chaos that's going to break out rest of the day. It's just to prepare, not rebalance, but balancing myself to prepare for the chaos that's going to come going forward.
So balance comes through. So balance equates productivity.
For me, absolutely.
I do meditate, so. But mine's is more in the sense of I like to release all of the craziness, to release and switch off my mind. If we talk about regeneration, it's regenerative elements of you and I that we embrace in our own lifestyle. If we look at it from a leadership perspective, and again, we have touched upon it slightly, but not in depth, this is something that you personally feel is important going into 2026 for leaders from a leadership perspective. How do regenerative leadership principles differ from traditional models that we're familiar with?
Sure. Look, sustainability, regenerative, these words has been around forever, right? And we mostly talked about those things in the context of preservation of the planet, the ecosystem, the climate, etc., etc. Even first, that philosophy is what next generation leadership. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Because we'll destroy it.
Of course.
Because we're such a small particle in a big system.
A big system.
Yeah.
That is